Look at me. I almost started getting ready without you. My God. So, last night, I was trying to make my second channel, and I didn't realize that you had to have, because right now I don't have my phone turned on. I use like I just use like Text Now app or whatever. And so, I put that phone number in for my Text Now, and it's like, you can't use that number. So I'm like, I guess I gotta have my phone turned on in order to verify my identity to fucking YouTube. So I couldn't fulfill the goal of starting my second channel like I thought I was going to. So I know that I stated on my video last night that it was on my second channel, but I posted it on my regular channel because what the hell, you know? So I just wanted to get on and do another small, like, vlog. Because yesterday I know I flipped out.
I didn't mean that. I don't know what happened. I just snapped.
To say the least. I did so because I feel so strongly about that shit. Like I said, I'm a very innocent-minded person. What I mean by that is I don't automatically jump to the idea of committing a crime or being evil to someone or trying to hurt someone. That's not my thought process. I am constantly trying to help, make people feel better, make people have a good time. You know, it's not really people-pleasing for me, as a lot of people say that kind of shit is. Oh, my microphone, they didn't plug it in. Hang on, folks. We're a little bit not all there today. So, with that being said, for now, my vlogs as well as my scary videos and stuff are all going to have to go on my regular channel until I get my second channel figured out. Because I don't want to just hold on to the content, because I want it to be, when I get on the second channel, like it's supposed to be like daily done vlogs and stuff like that. I don't want to post older content on there, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to post it on here, you know, cause whatever. But yeah, yesterday I did snap, and I know I said some things, and I know I went off, and I apologize if I made anyone feel uncomfortable. I apologize if I cussed too much, because I did, because I was really upset. I had just gotten done watching some videos that just got me riled up, and I do apologize though for ranting that way. That's not the proper way to be intelligent about a situation and to speak adult-like with people, so please forgive me for that. With it being said, like, I'll always own it if I feel I've done something wrong, and in that instance, you know, I felt like I could have handled that a lot better, and I could have said things a lot better, if that makes sense. So I'm glad to come on here and kind of like just let you guys know that I did notice, and I apologize. But at the same time, I felt very, very strongly about what I was talking about, and you know, it just really bothers me that these creators get huge on this platform, whether it be here or on TikTok or whatever platform, and they aren't grateful. They take it for granted. They hurt people in the process, and it's like, come on. If I had any chance at all, which I hope one day I do, but if I right now had any chance to have the kind of following that they do, and the power that they do, and the money that they do, not that I don't even feel the need to have riches like that. I just want to live comfortably. But anyways, I want the ability to be able to help my family and help others, and the ability to live comfortably, and that's all I need. You know, if I had it for one day, do you think I would take it for granted? Do you think I would be doing anything stupid to screw it up? No. That's why I don't understand why they do this. Why do all these creators get on these platforms make beautiful content for a long time and have people following them and everything's going great. And then they take it for granted all of a sudden and think that they're above the world and that they can just do whatever they want and no one's going to hold them accountable. And a lot of people don't, like Gypsy Rose. I mean, come on. I know a lot of people said she did her time, but no, really, she didn't. She didn't. What she did is manipulate the system and manipulate all of you to believe that she's a good person.
Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Yes.
Why you believe her, I do not know, and I do not understand it. That was my whole thing yesterday, is I, watched some videos about her, and, like, I can't. With all of the evidence that I have researched into looking at, I do not believe for 1 second that what she's telling us is true. I don't.
Yeah, she's a liar, so whatever she says is a lie, so...
And people, you can not like me for that. You can, whatever you want to do. But there's plenty of people on this platform and TikTok and others that agree with me. There's plenty of them, So I'm not going to hold back my opinion because of people on this platform that, oh no, these people won't like me anymore if I don't, these people won't watch my channel if I don't agree with them or this or that. This is my channel. And I know that there are people out there that very much feel the way that I do and that will follow me. I'm not afraid of that. I don't care what my numbers are on this platform or any platform. That's not what I'm here for. Unlike many creators. What I'm here for is to make content and have fun with my audience, my community, and that's it. To feel like I have a family, to feel like I can come on here and feel the love that I need, that I don't get otherwise. I refuse to make friends out there because I'm always getting used and stuff like that. So it's just like, I get on here because you all that follow me, that subscribe to me, thank you very much, by the way. I'm very grateful. But all of you out there that follow me and subscribe to my channel, I love you and I'm so grateful for you and you're my family, That's how I look at it. But anyways, I digress. I say that a lot, I'm sorry. Oh, and I do that too. As for anything else today we got going on, my fiance's got he's at work right now. And after work, he's got to go run over to my parents' house. And they live about it's my mom and my stepdad. They live about 25 minutes away. And, my dad needs help with the carpet, which they're getting older, so it's like anything they need, I try to run immediately and go help them. My mom's always been very good to me, and it wasn't until my mom let me move in with my sister when I was like 14, and my sister was the major manipulator I talk about in my videos that I lived with for years, oh my gosh, that's why I can notice it in Gypsy Rose so easily, because I lived with it for so many years. Literally, my sister put 9 knives in the door one night so that I couldn't get out of the house without her knowing. When I lived with her. And at that time, I was well over the age of 18. And in fact, I went to go and leave, and I noticed that. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why are there knives in the door? So I started to pull one out, and all of a sudden, she comes darting out of her room, yelling at me that I can't leave. Excuse me? I am well over the age of 18. I will bounce out this bitch when I please, bitch. Are you kidding me? What the I don't know. She used to do some shit to me, man. I swear to you. Come into my house when I was asleep and steal my medicine. Because I have some chronic illnesses that I deal with. I am not one that cares to discuss my health issues on my platform. Just because I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable doing that. And so, with that being said, I do have some illnesses that cause me a great deal of pain. And they're chronic and they're hard to deal with. First, was given. This is how my addiction initially started, because back then, when I was like 23 years old and just finding out about my chronic illnesses, one of them anyway, and it was one of them that's very, very painful. And I couldn't figure out why I was having such intense pain at such a young age, all over, you know what I mean? So they put me on pain medication. Well, they didn't tell me that when you run out of the medication or you don't have any more, you go through withdrawals. I didn't even know what that was. Withdrawals. You know? Like, withdrawals, what the hell does that mean? You know what I mean? They didn't teach me that in school. They didn't, like... And this was obviously before the, heroin epidemic was a thing. So, I had these huge bottles of pain medication at home. Well, I mean, I wasn't taking them. I took them as I needed them, basically. I did that until I didn't, basically, She came into my house while I was sleeping all the time and steal them, and I tried confronting her about it, but I could never prove it, right?
You want me to bring the receipts? Do I need to bring the receipts, baby girl? Because I got receipts.
Or one morning after I had gotten the kids up and off to school, it was after that she would do this to me. She came in and I was supposedly asleep on the couch, and I hear the of my bottle. So I open my eye. I'm like, "What are you doing?" And she jumps back. "I'm looking for a lighter." I'm like, "In my pill bottle?" It wasn't so much that she was taking the pills that I cared about. The principle of the matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you going to do that to your sister who is just diagnosed with a chronic, illness that's causing her a lot of pain, and you're going to steal all of her medication? She did it to me a few times, like more than a few times. And then I would get the infamous Facebook message of, "I'm so sorry, I just shouldn't have done that." Well, I don't like to talk about her, though, because she has passed away. This past year, she passed away. And, it's bittersweet for me. I know that's cruel to say, I think, but I loved her. But then again, there was a huge part of me that really didn't, because of everything she put me through. I mean, there's more stories that I could go on and tell, but I feel like I don't feel right speaking ill of the dead, even though she did do horrible things to me, and things that I'm still healing from to this day. So, with that being said, I definitely know how to pick out a manipulator, and I definitely know that Gypsy Rose has got you all fooled into believing a story and a narrative that is absolutely not true. It's up to you to do your research and figure out the truth for yourself. You can't just sit there and go off reading headlines and go off seeing her stupid little, quirky TikToks and shit like that and be like, "Oh my God, I love her so much." No. Know who you're supporting, okay? Definitely try to keep that as a rule for yourself, to know who you are supporting. Don't support people and give people clout that don't deserve it, okay? If people want to take this for granted, they don't deserve it, right? So, I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't want to get heated again and start fucking flipping out.
Lost my marbles.
But I'm one that's always going to tell the fucking truth, too. Okay? And I have plenty of different things I want to talk about. Like, okay, how about this? Let's go with Trisha Paytas. Trisha Paytas, Tana Mojo, and Brooke Schofield. All of which have been canceled. I used to support Trisha Paytas. And I'm happy for her glow up right now. I'm really happy she's doing well right now. Don't get me wrong. But that doesn't excuse all of the trolling and bullshit that she did in the past. And some of which was very harmful to different communities, okay? Whether she had felt, and that's a huge thing with BPD, and that's one thing that Trisha Paytas and I share. We both were diagnosed with BPD, which is borderline personality disorder. And if you research it, okay, we will match our personalities to other people's personalities. And you can tell right now that Trisha Paytas is going through a lot of therapy. You can tell that it's also helped her a big amount. And also being with Moses, I think, and having children. She's content. She's happy now. This is what she's always wanted, actually. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy for her. I really am. Everyone deserves that in their life. I have a wonderful fiance that I love with all my heart, who is always there for me and always willing to do anything for me. He's the greatest man in the world. I love him with every ounce of my being, okay? And so I know how it feels when you find that person and you find the one that makes you happy and content, and you can live a life of just bliss at that point. Like I said, very happy for her. So with, but like I said, it doesn't excuse her past behavior either. Now with Tana Mojo and Brooke Schofield, and the reason I bring all three of them up together is because Brooke and Tana often have Trisha Paytas on their podcast. Tana Mojo and Brooke absolutely love Trisha Paytas. Even when they go on tour and they bring her name up, the crowd goes wild. So, yeah, I'm bringing them up because Tana and Brooke both have had a sketchy past with being racist or, whatever the case may be with them two. But recently it was Brooke that was brought up on tweets and all that she said she knew was there, but never removed them. Those two, I would love to meet them. I think that they're both beautiful women. Okay? I didn't say their names to talk shit about them, really. But I did say their names because I feel like they look at their cancellation as just like, oh, oops. And it's not a oops. Saying things like you said, Brooke, are so harmful. So harmful to the black community, and you even spoke a joke about Mexicans. You can't just get on and do a bunch of apology videos and think that erases that kind of personality trait. Now, there's probably, I don't know, a lot of people that probably unfollowed you or unsubscribed to you, and if not, it's surprising to me. But, time will heal us, and hopefully you have learned from what you've done, Brooke. But you should have taken accountability a long time ago, especially since you said you knew those tweets were there. And I don't understand how you can say that you didn't know that, racism was a bad thing until you were in your 20s. I'm sorry, what? Because I know that you watch TV. I know you've watched content at that time on the internet. I know you had conversations with friends. So I think I need to be, I think you need to retell the story again, because that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. Just because you were raised by a conservative family does not make it okay for you to be racist. Oh, I was conditioned that way, therefore I have a pass, I can be racist. No, it doesn't work that way. Because you know what, Brooke? I'll tell you this. I was raised by a man. Well, I wasn't raised by him. It was my father, and I would go there on the weekends. But he was very, very racist. Very. You know what I was told? That if I brought a black man home as a date, as my dad was cleaning his gun. Okay, that's the racism I grew up with. My brother claimed full skinhead. He was... in prison a couple times. I don't speak to him. Well, actually, I don't speak to him because he's passed away now. I shouldn't even say that. But he passed away like 10 years ago now. Yeah, and he was unalived by the police. They shot him 6 times in the chest because he was drunk one night. He took out his little pocket knife and was threatening a cop, but it was rookie cops. They did what their schooling tells them because, believe it or not, we felt at all that our lives were in danger, that we were to shoot to kill, not to harm. I will tell you that right now. And that was to make sure that they didn't get back up. I'm just telling you what they taught us in Illinois. So, that being said, that's why shit like that happens. That's why people will always say, why don't the cops just hurt him? Why do they have to kill him? There was no, I guess in the moment as an officer, you could take the L and shoot them just to harm them. But at the same time, if you do that, they still have the ability to take a weapon out and harm you. And our motto was, we go home before they do. So you got to do what you got to do. Wisconsin's terrible. You don't even want to get messed with as a cop up in Wisconsin. All they have to have is a high school diploma. And in Kenosha, they don't even have to do the psych evaluation. Is that not crazy? Because I believe an officer has to be right in the head before he can go out there with a goddamn weapon. Tana, I didn't like her stupid PR sounding response that she had to what happened with Brooke either. All she sounded like was she was trying to seem holier than thou, when she should have gotten on there and said, I can relate to her because in my past, I've been canceled for the same thing. So therefore, I cannot judge what she did, nor can I hate her for what she did, because then I would be hating myself. We are two of the same, and therefore she's got to learn the same way that I did. That's what she should have said. And y'all, I just want to give you an insight right now. If you're still watching, then you have got the intel, okay? I am writing I shouldn't even say it because I'm afraid someone will take my idea. But I'm doing something right now that is going to come out soon and be fucking awesome about all creators. I believe that if you want to see some shit go down on YouTube, wait till I come out with that. It's going to be great. I have it almost done now. So within the next week or so, be waiting. It'll be the next... Oh, I can't even say it. I don't want someone to take my idea. So just wait. Just wait. Just wait. You're going to love it. But as for me today, I told you what my fiance's doing. Sorry, it's hard to talk right now when I'm doing my damn eyeliner. But, no, as far as me today, I already took my shower, obviously. And I already took my shower and cleaned up a little bit. I made my bed and everything like that. Now I gotta go in my kitchen and probably do up my dishes and such, which I am proud of myself because it is early as hell for me to be doing shit like this. I will tell you that. I love to clean my house. I'm like OCD about it, really. The only thing I'm not OCD about is the organization of my makeup right now. I mean, look. I gotta move this, but look at this shit. You see, how in the world do I know what I have? I don't know. Yeah, but so I was in there, in my room, and I was watching a Peter Mon vlog, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go do mine. And Peter, he has the same exact. This is why I watch him and I love him. He's the same exact views and opinions that I do. About shit. And I love that because then I feel like I have someone, It's the exact same views and ideas that I do, which is nice. And it's like, I don't understand how there's people out there that don't have these views because I have never ever thought it was okay to support a predator. Then I can get on board with supporting them. But I don't believe that knowing the tweets are there, never removing them, even though they're there, trying to claim that you didn't know how not to be racist until your early 20s or late 20s, something like that. And then making a couple apologies, all the while taking a break and doing TikTok after TikTok, claiming that you have the right to do whatever you want while you're off. It just doesn't seem genuine to me, Brooke. And I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to stop talking about that shit. I got to go read my book today, and I got this video, and then I'm doing a video after this about Randonautica. I don't know if you've all heard of that app, where you put your location in. Well, it has your location from your phone if you have it on or whatever, but it's a cool app. You pay a few bucks for it a month, and you set an intention in your head, or you write it down, or whatever. Like a manifestation, like a place, a person, object, whatever the case may be. You think about that while you generate a location, and it's supposed to be like a quantum number location that goes with your consciousness, it says. So I checked a few of them, the creepy ones out that people have been through, and making a video about it. Some of them are like wild. They say that, Randonautica is pretty creepy, especially at night when you get caught up in it, and that people really do see what they manifest. And that's the thing about manifestation, is that when you will constantly think about something, it will happen for you. Because it puts your mind in that mindset of, I got to keep working at it too. So in some ways, without even realizing it, you're working at your objective as well. Like, let's say, okay, in my vlog right now, we're going to do some positive affirmations. Say it along with me if you'd like. I am beautiful. I am strong. I am worthy. I am loved. I will have abundance. I will be financially stable and okay. I will be healthy. I am healthy. I am full of riches. I am blessed. I am grateful. I am happy. I am thankful. Saying things like that and repeating them like a chant every day puts your mindset on that level. Raising your vibrations helps you have a better life. I'm sorry, it's worked for me. I do it every day, and I have nothing but great luck, and everything's been going so well for me, except for bills and stuff like that, because we're living off a small paycheck right now, which sucks. But we know that water under the bridge, eventually we'll be okay. We just got to keep fighting, keep doing what we got to do. That's what life's all about. And if you don't love yourself, nobody will be able to love you. You are all that you're ever going to have in this life. So instead of abusing yourself and hating on yourself, and constantly telling yourself that you're not worth anything. Try to change it around and do these positive affirmations. You can do it once a day if you want to. You don't got to do it a ton of times a day. Just keep repeating it 5 or 10 times. A few chants like that. And you will be surprised at the change in your mentality and the change in your life. It works. People like to freak out and talk about how things like that are just silly and why would we believe them? I believe them because they've worked for me, fool. You kidding me right now? I don't have much of an exciting life, so it's hard to do much of a vlog for you. But, I wanted to see, what do you guys think of my nails? Do you like them? Look at that one. I love butterflies. I don't know if you can see them or not. Anyways, I think they're awesome. I love them. I saw a couple good movies though recently. Like that movie on Hulu right now. You Can't Save Us or something like that. Which I thought, I'm like, oh cool, it's a ghost movie. No, it is not a ghost movie. Do not get fooled like I did watching the trailer. But anyhow, guys, I'm going to end it right here just because I really don't have much more to talk about. I don't want to bore you all if you were continuing to watch. I love you for watching, and I love you for subscribing, and I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day. Remember to say your affirmations. Remember to love who you are. Put a smile on that face, turn that frown upside down, and have a great day. And don't be an asshole. Please, that's all I request. And I love you.